you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2029, the album. Or 3000 BC. Dad. F. Into night. Into Never Never Land. How are you guys doing today? Beast! Every rose has its thorn. What's going on? Happy Monday. Did you miss me? I haven't made videos over here in a few days, but hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I got this from the Hare Krishna temple. This is for Trisha Paytas. Hare Krishna. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy birthday, Lena! I brought out all the props. I brought all the props out today. I may make, this may be a twofer today. I have so many drama stories to talk about. I literally have like 10 listed down to make. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit of Gabbie Hanna, a little bit of Jeffree Star. I might be talking about a little bit of Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein in my next video. I may be talking about a little bit of Manny Mua, and Laura Lee. And listen. I got so many people to talk about. It's going to be a busy, woo, drama week over here. So anyway, I've already reviewed my crumble cookies, and I had a really fun time doing that. Somebody came up to me, Jan came up to me while I was at Crumble Cookies, and she was like, oh my God, and she was like, Peter, she was like, me and my wife watch all of your videos, so I want to give a special shout out to Jan and Julie. I shouted them out on my Crumble Cookies review, but it almost never happens that somebody comes up to me in public, so I was like so excited about it. Anyway, so let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to talk about Gabbie Hanna. Before I do, I need a little lip gloss. Where'd my lip gloss go? Here it is. I'm going to talk about Gabbie Hanna and two people that I never thought that I would be putting together in one sentence. Gabbie Hanna, the most shadow banned person on YouTube, and Farrah Abraham from the OG, you know, Teen Mom, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second because they have like a podcast series show coming out. But which one should I talk about first? Should I talk about let's talk about Jeffree Star first. So, Jeffree Star put out a video, and here, let me pull it up for you. The video is called The Truth About, I actually had it pulled up. It was like the last video that I watched. The Truth About Why I've Been Hiding. I Almost Gave Up Last Year. Okay, so it's really interesting, this video. You know, Jeffree Star is really good for using these clickbait titles to get everybody over. He does really kind of address a little bit. He doesn't talk about being in hiding. He talks about like going back and forth between California, and he talks about being lonely and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I would say, how long is the video? Hold on a second. The video is 25 minutes and 12 seconds. I would say like the first 5 minutes of it are Jeffree Star kind of like addressing things from the last year, and it's really mostly addressing why the skincare line hasn't come out yet because he's getting a lot of criticism for that. But the rest of it is basically him just with a vlogging camera sitting in his house in California trying to fly back to go back to his ranch, and then the yaks, one of the yaks has a baby, and then he has to get into his truck and go find the baby because the mother left the baby, and he's complaining about yakety yak, don't talk back. He's complaining about the mother leaving her baby. Anyway, it was whatever. I mean, like after a month or two of not putting out a video, this is the video that Jeffree Star decided to put out. I thought it was rather lame, honestly. The other thing is that Jeffree Star said in this video, he said, I know, he kept on doing this new thing. It was like, you know how he has, okay, these different mannerisms, like we're not going to be the drama of 2021. There's a new one. It's a side squid. When I was watching this video, the beginning of it, I was like, I wonder if Jeffree Star and Chris is back filming his videos. I was wondering if they like walk around the house and they're like, not that corner. No, move this golden apology couch over here. Okay, no, not, because he always has these like setups that look perfect. And the setup for the beginning of this video, he's sitting kind of like in this corner by this window that's like overlooking like this beautiful land. It's gorgeous. And so I'm like, this is like the perfect setting for a video. It can never just be this like, okay, let's just sit down and do this video, you know? But anyway, he talks in there about, he knows that people have really missed his, I think Jeffree Star watches my videos and the recommendations I give him, because I say in there, you know, like, people love the Jeffree Star approved videos. Why doesn't he do those videos? Then Jeffree Star gets in his video and he says, you know, I know people miss the Jeffree Star approved videos, and that's how I made my channel. And I'm like, I just said that, like, you know, 2 Jeffree Star videos ago. And so he comes out and he says, I'm going to go back to doing Jeffree Star videos. Now, or Jeffree Star approved makeup review videos. Now, I have to tell you, okay, now I'm not saying that Jeffree Star is a liar, even though I'm going to call him out as a liar here in just a second and prove it to you guys. But I do think it's interesting that the last, like, update that he did on his channel, which I think was 6 months ago, he said in that video something very similar. He said, I haven't been doing a lot of Jeffree Star approved videos because there haven't been a lot of releases that I have been, there just haven't been a lot of releases, and there haven't been a lot of releases that I've been excited about. When I did my coverage of that video, what I said in there was, I named several releases that other people have reviewed. I mean, there are a lot of releases that makeup influencers on YouTube are reviewing on a regular basis. So for Jeffree Star to say that, I don't know if he's saying that all of those releases are crap or what he's saying, but he did say that 6 months ago. He said, I'm going to come out and start doing Jeffree Star approved videos again. And he didn't do that, okay? And now here he is again saying he's going to come out and he's going to do Jeffree Star approved. I don't think Jeffree Star has any interest in doing YouTube videos anymore. That's what I really think it is. But I think he knows he can't sell his products if he's not doing YouTube. And he's kind of stuck in this situation now where he doesn't really know what to do. It's like, I don't really want to make YouTube videos anymore. I don't really care. I really, like, you know, burnt everybody in the makeup community, all this kind of stuff. You know, it's... I don't know. It's hard for me to listen to a video, and I'm not saying that I'm not sympathetic for somebody that says that they're lonely, because, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm like, but Jeffree, you're the one that pushed all of these people away. Like, you know, we've seen how Jeffree Star treats people, you know. Jeffree Star doesn't treat people very nicely. So I don't know. Maybe the lesson is that, and that is, the golden rule, treat people the way that you want to be treated. It's really not that deep. It really, I know it's like, let me flash you a bunch of Louis Vuitton and Gucci and you're going to like me and want to be my best friend. But I think if Jeffree Star learned a lesson, he talks about learning lots of lessons, and oh my God, 2021 was a crazy year. I hope the lesson that you learned is that you can't be nasty to your friends and you can't buy your friends. Those would be 2, I think, really valuable lessons for you to learn, Jeffree, okay? And the third lesson would be yaks go where they want to go. You know what I mean? The yak went into a field he had never been. That was the other thing. Jeffree's like, this yak is 3 days old. And then he said, oh, we found the yak. He went into a field he's never been in before. And I was like, I thought you just said the yak was 3 days old. Did I miswatch that part of the video? The yak, how many fields has the yak gone in 3 days? I'm confused, okay? I mean, 3 days is not a long life. How many fields did this yak go in? And he's got something like 192 yaks or something. They're all named pan names from palettes of his. I was watching this, I was like, oh, I get it now. Like, each one of these yaks is named after one of the colors of your pans in your palette. Oh, okay. So anyway, so that was the update video we did. I'm sure that Jeffree Star is going to go back to posting twice a week the Jeffree Star approved videos. It's not going to happen. It's not. 2 months are going to go by. He's not going to post a video. He'll just do some reveal on Instagram. He's bored. He doesn't want to do YouTube videos anymore. I don't know. And I think he also knows that the days of him doing Jeffree Star approved videos, they don't get that many views. And so when he posts some, okay, because Jeffree Star, you have to remember, was also putting ads on YouTube for his videos, okay? He was paying YouTube to post ads for his videos, which means his videos weren't doing that well. So for him to do a Jeffree Star, I mean, to do a video like this, let me see where it's sitting at. Oh no. Oh no, that can't be right. Hold on a second. Jeffree Star, I was going to say, it said 79,000 views. I was like, there is no way. Jeffree Star has 926,000 views on this video, okay? When you go to his videos, 926,000 views from a day ago. I don't think that's bad, but it's like the truth about why I've been hiding. I mean, it looks like a drama channel thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. I think Dustin Daly said that on Twitter, and it's the truth. The Jeffree Star Pets brand reveal was 1.4 million views. Okay, and then it goes down here to the Mexican makeup artist do my makeup, 1 million views. The Secret Black Vault Closet Tour, 1.5 million views. I mean, he's getting 1 to 2 million views while finding our makeup at a clearance store. Okay, so that's the video that's what I want to talk about today. Do you remember that video? That video? Okay, so that video got 2.5 million views. Now, I know that there are some of you out there that love Jeffree Star. I know that you're huge Jeffree Star stans, okay? But I think that a 2.5 million viewed video based completely on lies is really interesting to me. So, Jeffree Star got in this video. You know, he went and he bought this makeup at Nordstrom Rack. First of all, when you go to the thumbnail, it has Shane Dawson in the thumbnail. Shane Dawson's not in the video. He calls Shane Dawson, okay? But in the thumbnail, which looks like Shane Dawson probably made the thumbnail, it shows like Jeffree Star picking up something at Nordstrom Rack, like a bag, and then Shane Dawson hiding behind like, ooh, like what's going on? And then all it is him showing this makeup, and basically what he comes out and says is that he and Morphe had this parting of ways, and so Morphe, of course, was going to sell the makeup because they couldn't make money off of it anymore, yada, 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 okay? And he basically, they calls Shane Dawson, and they act like they think it's really funny and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, flash forward, hold on, when was that video? That video was 3 months ago, okay? I don't know if Jeffree Star didn't remember what he said in that video about blaming it on Morphe and that, you know, he would never sell his makeup, and he's come out and said that before, okay? And he doesn't know how his makeup ends up in these stores and things like that, right? Okay, so today I received a tweet. Let me get to it real quick. I received a tweet from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel, for reaching out to me. And Rachel said, ooh, here we go again. Nordstrom Rack sponsored post on Instagram. This wasn't sold in Morphe. So what's the excuse now? Oh, right, we don't acknowledge it, and it just goes away, okay? And here's the picture. I'm going to throw it up here for you right here. It says underneath here, it's a sponsored post that was on Instagram by Nordstrom Rack. And it says, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Blood Sugar Liquid Lipstick Vault at Nordstrom Rack. Now, I have to tell you, what's interesting about this post, okay, is that before, when they did the sponsored post, I don't think I have it anymore, but if I have it, I'll try to find it in here. Before, when they had the post, it said Morphe times Jeffree Star, okay? So that was how Jeffree could go in there and say, oh, this was a Morphe brand. But this time it doesn't say this. This time it says Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Blood Sugar. So basically what it's saying is, we bought this from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, okay? Now, I have to tell you what was interesting is I was in Nordstrom Rack not too long ago, and they have tons and tons and tons of Jeffree Star Cosmetics in there now. So, I don't know. All I know is that this didn't come from Morphe, okay? So, Jeffree making these excuses up about Morphe sold it, and he wouldn't do that, and blah, 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 because he cares about the quality of makeup. But now Jeffree Star Cosmetics is allegedly selling his makeup to Nordstrom Rack is very, very, very interesting to me. So, I don't know. What do you think Jeffree will say about that? Yakety yak, or don't come back. I don't know. But what do you guys think about that? So, anyway, that's that. The other thing I want to say that I thought was interesting was that Jeffree Star, he was talking about his distribution center and how well sales had gone and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff when he was, here, let me pull this up really quick because I want to make sure that I have this. He was talking about how well business has been going and all this kind of stuff. So I just happened to go over to his Twitter. Where is it at? Hold on a second. And he said, I have missed uploading video. This was 3 days ago. I missed uploading videos so much, and next week I'll be back officially. Christian, who filmed my entire channel for 5 years, is now back on my team, and we can't wait to bang out so much content. Okay. So there's that, and then 2 days ago said, are we ready for a new video tomorrow? And a lot of people were like, yes, 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 can't wait, blah, blah, blah. Somebody in here put up pictures of his lipsticks, and they said, hey, Jeffree, is this normal? First time it's ever happened to me, and I'm a little nervous about using it. And you can see that it's a new lipstick that they purchased, and this person responded and said, the product is close to expiring and is drying out, okay? And somebody said, I know I am, but you need to talk to your shipping company. I got my black, now this was 2 days ago, okay? So what's today, the 17th? This was on the 15th of January. I know I am, but you need to talk to your shipping company. I got my Black Friday order today. The green mini liquid lip set had opened in the package. All 4 extreme frosts were loose. One of them, the vase, is all jacked up. I'm so sad. And somebody responded and said, just now, got your order from November and it's jacked? hell to the no. I'd be getting a refund. And all of these people go underneath here, and there's a lot of complaints about customer service, you guys. A lot of complaints about this. Not to mention there's a lot of people, you know, of course, dropping their Cash App again because they want, you know, Jeffree Star to take care of all of that. So anyway, I thought that was interesting that underneath Jeffree Star, talking about his new video coming out, that there are all these complaints about customer service. So, yakety yak and don't talk back. Let me know what you think. I don't know what his new yak's name is. I can't remember. Cinnamon? Peanut? I can't remember. The Lonely Doll? I don't remember. I don't know what it was. Okay, so there's that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Gabbie Hanna and Farrah Abraham doing this series. Okay. Well, first of all, the video to watch this is so completely cringe. It is so completely cringe. So I actually saw this on Deaf Noodle's Instagram, so I will list it below. How you doing, Dennis? But I went over to Farrah Abraham's Instagram, and hold on a second, let me pull it up. Wait! Yakety yak, and don't talk back. Okay, so I went over to Farrah Abraham's Twitter, and she posted, or on her Instagram, and she posted this like video clip of them doing this thing, and then it said, Mental, quote unquote, that's the name of it, with Gabbie Hanna and I is here, each second Monday of the month. Grab it live on YouTube, or where else do you listen to podcasts? List in comments below. 2022, we have to bring a fun, safe place to chatting disabilities, the good, the bad, and funny. I wonder if Teen Mom will ever be ad compliant. Okay, it goes on. Tune in Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so it goes in here, and it shows these clips of Farrah and Gabbie talking about this. Farrah being upset because somebody keeps on walking in front of the window, and she gets up and gives him her 2 cents. There are a couple things to me that were off-putting about this. So this is going to be a podcast on YouTube where Farrah Abraham... I mean, does this seem out there to anybody else? If these two people are going to be the educators of mental health? And anyway. So, Farrah was getting up and sitting down and getting up and sitting down, and Gabbie Hanna said, oh my God, there's your ADD, I love that for you. And it was kind of like, I don't know, it was like this indirect kind of joke about, I just don't think that, if you watch my videos enough, y'all know, I don't think that mental health and substance abuse, those are two things I feel pretty passionate talking about. I don't think those are things that you just joke around about. You know, Gabbie Hanna said in there something to the effect of that she just recently found out that she had a pretty severe case of OCD and yada, yada, yada. And had she known that, I was like, I should go back in and give a direct quote. But anyway, I'm not going to. I'm not going to watch it again. But she said, like, had she known that, like, she talked about how mental disabilities, that's how they referred to them, were like, Gabbie said they could be superpowers if you knew how to use them to your advantage, which I have to say, like, I like that attitude of taking your wounds and turning them into wisdom and knowing what you're working with and those kinds of things, and building a support network and having a toolbox of tools to use and all that kind of stuff. But Gabbie made some comment that, like, had she known she had OCD a lot earlier, that her life would be so much easier because she would know what she was dealing with. You know, I'm 49 years old, and I've known for quite some time that I deal with a pretty severe case of OCD. I've talked about it in my videos. I've shared with people, and I can share deeper and do a deeper video about that if people want me to, about how that's affected my life. It's pretty, I would say, at times, a huge obstacle to me being successful in the things that I want to achieve. So for Gabbie to say, had she known that, and those are things I've worked with with a counselor, many counselors, you know, and so for Gabbie to say, had I known that much earlier in life, I could have, you know, used that to my advantage or whatever, how she didn't say it like that, but she said my life would be much easier. I'm like, really, Gabbie? Like, you don't know that, so how can you speak to that experience? And it felt to me, as a person that has experienced that and didn't know for quite some time, it felt like Gabbie Hanna was minimizing my experience. And I feel like that's what Gabbie Hanna does anytime Gabbie Hanna talks about mental health issues related to herself, because these are things that she has only educated herself on in like the last 2 years. And so she's getting new to this, right? Now, here's the thing. because I think people misunderstand when I say sometimes that people become the teacher. I would have no problem with Gabbie Hanna getting in a video and saying, this is my experience. Let me share with you what I have gone through. And she has done that at times, okay? And I think that that is when you're sharing your own experience, strength, and hope, like we say in recovery, I think that that can be really cathartic. I also think that that can be really helpful to people that are listening and watching what you do. When you become the teacher and you say that this is the only way or this is whatever, then it becomes a little bit, I don't know, like, I have an issue with that, right? It's like, that now you are the, God, I hate this word, but you're now the gatekeepers on mental health, right? Like, you're now the ones that understand this better than everybody because you've gone through it, right? So anyway, I went through here and I read some of these comments. A lot of the comments are hilarious. Somebody said, 2 of the most unstable people on planet Earth, how perfect. And somebody said, oh my God, this. And did she, someone said, did she just say, I am proud over my mental health? And she did say that in the video. Somebody said, if someone tried to force me to watch this, I would, okay, I'm not going to read the rest of that. Somebody said, full video of her arrest. So, on the heels of this, of Farrah Abraham coming out with this video series that she is doing with Gabbie Hanna, educating the world on mental health and their experiences with it, Farrah Abraham was arrested. So here, let me read you the article. Here it is. Farrah Abraham arrested for allegedly slapping a security guard. This happened on January 16th, yesterday. Farrah tells TMZ, I am tired of being maliciously battered, attacked, conspired against while having dinner at Grandmaster's restaurants. This was a private person's arrest. My lawyer is handling from here. It was terrifying and traumatizing that people attacked me, and I cannot even enjoy dinner as I'm the only person out of 3 attacked and harassed. When I look forward to court, as always, warning this place is a danger to public figures. She claims that the establishment's workers attacked her and further alleges they filmed the whole thing to leak to the media. Farrah also insists she was singled out, pointing out that her 2 friends were not hassled, only her. Farrah Abraham was arrested Saturday night after allegedly slapping a security guard at a club, TMZ has learned. They have a picture of Farrah Abraham on, I'm not going to include it in the video, this is like old school Peter Monn video, down on the ground, and they are arresting her. Law enforcement says Farrah allegedly slapped a security guard at Grandmaster Records in Hollywood where she and a friend were partying. An eyewitness tells TMZ someone in the club allegedly assaulted them, someone described as a Farrah hater. Farrah allegedly got belligerent and was asked to leave the club but refused. At some point, she allegedly slapped the guard. We're told initially cops weren't called. Rather, someone called for paramedics, and when they arrived, they say someone, presumably Farrah, was so belligerent they called the cops for backup. Someone made a citizen's arrest. We're assuming it's a security guard, but we haven't confirmed. Farrah was taken into custody and released shortly thereafter. No one was injured. No word on whether Farrah will be charged. By the way, it's not the first time Farrah was arrested for allegedly hitting someone who asked her to leave. Back in 2018, she was busted after allegedly striking an employee at the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel. She has been banned from there as a result. Now, I don't know which one to believe, but as Farrah Abraham is a reliable source, I also found out, and this came out today, or yesterday, that Farrah Abraham is now selling little jars of her poop online on her OnlyFans. So if you weren't aware, let me read this article to you, because I guess Farrah Abraham is the first one to say that her poop don't stink. Ah, love that little pun. Okay, so anyway, I went here and I read this article, and it says, okay, ever wondered, wow, I've always really enjoyed this reality star shenanigans. I wish I could own a small piece of her poop. Well, if you're a Teen Mom fan, it's your lucky day. You guys, it goes into here and it talks about this whole history and strange journey for Farrah over the last 10 years. That she was at the age of 16, got famous on Teen Mom. And it goes on to say all this kind of stuff, that she wrote a memoir. They have the memoir cover right here. And then it goes on, it says in 2013, she took things to another level, shooting her sex tape with popular porn star James Dean and released it as a movie titled Farrah Superstar Backdoor Teen Mom. Since then, things haven't been the same. After sex tapes got a lot of money and attention, she also started selling sex toys. She started appearing in strip clubs across the country. Eventually, she started working as a cam girl. Okay, and all this led to OnlyFans, where she, hasn't appeared in blah, blah, blah. She has been using OnlyFans for some time, and in 2020, the world learned that she was selling her defecation video. That means for $100. I don't know why she didn't ask me to do a beatbox. I could have done the theme song for that video. Anyway, okay. She has been using OnlyFans for some time, and in 2020, the world learned that she was selling her defecation video for $100. Many thought she would be much lower with it, but now she's taking things one step further. Look at this fantastic picture of her. I'm using that in my thumbnail. Screenshot. Okay. She's now filming her pooping, so sell poop. In a video she posted to her OnlyFans account, Farrah offered a scoop to her followers. Hey, I love you, so I wanted to show you how I sent it in a bottle. This is really where we are now. Oh, awesome, she exclaimed, and you get the video, I'm making it for you. And so she showed how she puts it in the bottle and everything, but she used a cotton ball, apparently, instead of poop. She was in the bathroom while filming the video, showing off a small jar used to hold the product, then showing, while wearing clothes, how things work. So I might take my number 2, then I wipe my oops, then I put it here. She continued stuffing a clean cotton ball in the jar. And I don't know, put it in a lucky jar and send me a special blessing this year. And it said, just in case, don't worry. She added, I found that cotton balls have the best scent I've ever had. Okay, so it goes on to talk about all this kind of stuff. So, there you have it. She's one half of the new sitcom called Mental with Gabbie Hanna, where Gabbie Hanna and Farrah Abraham are going to talk about their mental health. A lot. And Gabbie Hanna wants to know why people don't take her seriously, because this is who you choose to align yourself with, okay? You could have cleaned up that mess that you did with that series, okay? But now, instead of cleaning up a mess, you tried to get somebody that sells their mess, okay? In a bottle. You try to get with them. And, but you could have cleaned up that mess of a series. You could have gotten a video and said, hey, you guys, I went down the wrong road. I wish I hadn't done that. And I just want to do my music and my art, right? But don't ever forget, Gabbie Hanna doesn't love drama. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.